Good morning. So it's brought down that you can start reading the Megillah on Yud Aleph until Tesvav the 15th. Yud Aleph is the second half of God's name. The Vav K is 11. Vav and Hey, 6 and 5 is 11. That's Yud Aleph. And Tesvav is Yud K, the first half of God's name. 15. So we see that the world was created mainly with Shem Elikim, the name of Elikim, Tzimtzum, concealment, nature. It covers over Shem Havaya. But towards the end it says, B'yem Maseis Havaya Elikim, that Shem Havaya comes before Shem Elikim. So the whole idea of Purim is to draw down the name of Havaya into Shem Elikim. How do we do it in our Avodah? That is, Yud K is Moichin, Das, knowledge, intellect. And the Midas. The whole idea is to draw down from higher than the world into the world. That was the problem with Amalek. He wanted to divide the Meichin from the Das. Meichin from Midas, from your attributes and characteristics. He didn't want that your intellect should go into your Midas. He didn't want that you should have the Shem Havaya, the true Shem Havaya. He didn't want to have a complete Shem Havaya. He wanted the lower level. He wanted to separate. And that is our Avodah. Our Avodah is not just to have a general kavana intent, a general contemplating, but the contemplating has to come into Ma'aseh v'Poel. We can't just contemplate godliness and everything else, because on that Amalek can have a shlita over. We have to be able to draw down into the Ma'aseh Pratis, and every detailed mitzvah you have to draw down God into. And your Meichin. And that's how we eradicate Amalek. And we have the koyach of doing that. As it's brought down that whatever is above comes from down here. It comes through our Avodah. And we can bring down the Shem Havaya into Shem Elikim on a daily basis. Even though it might not be complete now, but within ourselves we can draw down our contemplation, our learning Torah, that should actually have an effect on us, Ma'aseh v'Poel, and our actions. Not just to contemplate in God in the most theoretical way, or learn Torah in the most theoretical way and everything else. We have to bring it down in actuality. And through our Avodah we reach Keser. Through our Avodah of drawing down our Meichin into our Midas, we reach Keser, which is higher than Chachma, higher than Tzimtzum. Well, that's the reason why in Purim we have the mitzvah of Ad Lo Yada. Because we reach higher than the Torah. So Be'ez Hashem, through our work in drawing down our Moichen Ta'amidos into our Anhaga B'maisib Pearl in action, in actuality, we won't be separated from the Torah that we learn. We will bring it down in actuality that our actions go according to the Torah. That's how we make Hashem Shalom, the name of God, to be complete. And that's why Amalek was so strong and powerful, because wherever there's strong Kedusha, there's strong Klippa to overcome it. And that's where Safek comes from, Amalek, doubt. So Be'ez Hashem will reach the highest levels of Kedusha and bring down the Hashem Shalom and the Kisei Shalom. The chair of God will be complete. And that will be in the ultimate revelation with Mashiach Tzidkenu. And as we know that Purim has something greater than any other Yom Tiv, and Megillas Esther is greater than all the Nach, because we don't have shame, the name of God in the Nach does not take away from the Megillah. Because we see that the Rambam brings down V'zichram lo Yosef Mizaram, that the Megillah will stay forever, the Yom Tov will stay forever. That's why in Yemais HaMashiach, in the times of Mashiach, Purim will still exist. And it'll be Lo Yimadu Ishis Re'eyu. We won't have to learn with each and every one. It'll be the most revealed sense. We'll see godliness to the fullest extent. But let's do our part now in drawing down God into our actions. That every action we do is infused with God, and that is Shem Havaya in the most complete sense. And Be'ez Hashem, we will go towards Mashiach Tzidkenu, and we will celebrate Purim in Eretz Yisrael, in Yerushalayim HaKodesh. We'll read the Megillah in Eretz Yisrael, in Eretz HaKodesh. It should be taken from Yad Mamish now. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.